Okay students, 12th standard physics unit 2, book back numerical problem 8th question. See, a cell supplies a current of 0.9 ampere. Okay, so that is taken as I1, 0.9 ampere. Always the symbol for current is I. Through a 2 ohm resistor. So capital letter R is the value of the resistance. So R1 is 2 ohms. And a current of 0.3 ampere, the second current. So I2 is equal to 0.3 ampere. Flows through a 7 ohm resistor. So the second resistor R2 is equal to 7 ohms. Now calculate the internal resistance of the cell. So for the internal resistance, the symbol used is small letter R. Capital letter R is resistance and small letter R is internal resistance. So we have a 5 mark based on this, how to find the internal resistance of a cell. So in that we have a formula like this, I into R plus I into R is equal to E. E is nothing but EMF. So now using this formula, we can take I as a common outside. So we will have R plus R is equal to E. Now this formula slightly we are just not interchanging, lightly we are adding some terms. That is, we have here two different currents. So I1 into R1 plus R is equal to E. Take this as the equation number 1. So now substitute the values here. So what will happen? 0.9 into R1 is 2 plus R is equal to E. So this is equation number 1. Then same way I2 into R2 plus R is equal to E. So now again substitute the value here. So I2 is 0.3 into R2 is 7 plus R is equal to E. So consider this as the equation number 2. Now equating equations 1 and 2. Equating 1 and 2. So what will happen? Right hand side we have the EMF EE gets cancelled. And then next step we have to equalize the left hand sides alone. So we will have 0.9 into 2 plus R is equal to 0.3 into 7 plus R. So now you can multiply. 0.9 into 2 becomes 1.8. 9 2s are 18, isn't it? Plus 0.9 R is equal to again 0.3 into 7. 7 3s are 21. So 2.1 plus 0.3 into R. So now you can bring the R terms one side and the number terms other side. So bring the 0.3 over here and take this 1.8 to the right hand side. So 0.9 R. When this plus 0.3 R is taken this side, it will become minus 0.3 R is equal to 2.1. Same way plus 1.8 when it comes to this side, it become minus 1.8. So now here 0.6 R is equal to 0.3. 2.1 minus 1.8 is 0.3. Therefore, R is equal to 0.3 divided by 0.6. You can straight away divide. Otherwise, to remove the point, multiply by 10 in both numerator and denominator. So, we will have 3 by 6. So, 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6. So, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but half. That is 0.5. Okay. So, the answer is internal resistance R is equal to 0.5 ohms. This is the answer. Thank you.